Not all women express their interest directly. Some prefer to show it through small details, steady attitudes, and gestures that speak louder than words. The challenge is that many men expect obvious signals and end up overlooking signs that, although subtle, carry genuine emotional meaning and intention when observed with care and emotional awareness over time. Understanding these actions is not about assuming feelings or forcing interpretations, but about observing with sensitivity and emotional maturity. When a woman is interested, her behavior shifts in consistent and meaningful ways. She is not playing games or creating confusion. She simply moves closer in the way that feels safest and most natural to her emotional rhythm. Here are 13 subtle actions women use to show they are interested, and most men do not understand them.
1.
She maintains eye contact a few seconds longer. When a woman holds eye contact slightly longer than usual, it is rarely accidental. That extended glance communicates curiosity and focused attention. It is not a distracted look, but one that seeks acknowledgement and response from you in a quiet, intentional manner that suggests emotional openness and thoughtful presence in the shared moment. Many men interpret it as simple politeness, yet consistency in that gaze reveals intention. Repeated eye contact builds subtle tension and connection. It is her silent way of saying that she notices you and hopes you recognize the invitation behind that steady, meaningful look.
2.
She remembers small details about you. If she brings up something you mentioned days earlier, such as your favorite food or an important project, she is demonstrating selective attention. People rarely store small details about someone who does not matter to them emotionally in any meaningful or lasting way. That ability to recall specifics reflects emotional investment. It is not random memory, but intentional interest in your world. When she remembers the little things, she is quietly communicating that what concerns you also holds significance for her.
3.
She finds excuses to start conversations. She may send a seemingly casual message or ask something she could have figured out on her own. In reality, she is building a bridge to keep the connection active and present in your daily routine without appearing overly direct or forward in her approach. When a woman initiates contact consistently, even with simple reasons, she is demonstrating that she wants to remain part of your thoughts. Creating opportunities to talk is often her discreet way of nurturing the developing bond between you.
4.
She dresses thoughtfully when she knows she will see you. Without exaggeration, but with intention, she may adjust a detail of her style or pay extra attention to her appearance. She does not do it out of pressure, but because your perception matters to her more than she openly admits. That care reflects a desire to make a positive impression. When someone invests effort in how they present themselves in your presence, it often signals that your attention carries emotional weight and value.
5.
She laughs easily when she is with you. It is not about pretending, but about feeling comfortable. When she genuinely enjoys your company, her laughter flows naturally and frequently. Ease and lightness often accompany attraction because emotional comfort creates space for spontaneous joy. That relaxed happiness is a clear indicator of well-being in your presence. Where there is interest, there is usually warmth. Shared laughter becomes a subtle but powerful expression of connection.
6.
She includes you in future plans. If she mentions activities and casually places you within them, even in a light tone, she is projecting continuity. She does not see the present interaction as isolated, but as part of something that could extend beyond this moment. Including you in imagined future scenarios indicates she is considering possibilities. It shows that she is mentally creating space for you in her life, even if she has not expressed it directly.
7.
She asks deeper questions about you. Beyond surface topics, she wants to know what you value, what motivates you, and what shapes your decisions. That kind of curiosity reveals emotional intention rather than simple conversation for entertainment. When someone explores your inner world, they are assessing compatibility and depth. It signals that she is interested in understanding you as a whole person, not just enjoying temporary interaction.
8.
She seeks respectful physical closeness. Small gestures such as sitting closer or lightly touching your arm while speaking may indicate comfort and attraction. Physical proximity in early stages is often subtle and measured rather than dramatic or obvious. Natural closeness, without exaggeration, is often a discreet way of reducing distance. When she chooses to move slightly nearer, she may be signaling trust and growing emotional ease.
9.
She makes herself available consistently. If she adjusts her schedule or finds time to see you, she is prioritizing the connection. Time is valuable, and offering it repeatedly reflects meaningful interest rather than casual convenience. That willingness demonstrates that your presence matters in her daily life. Choosing to make space for someone is often one of the clearest silent expressions of attraction.
10.
She supports your goals and projects. When she shows enthusiasm for your ambitions and celebrates your progress, she is investing emotionally in your growth. Genuine interest extends beyond attraction and into admiration for your direction and purpose. Supporting your aspirations indicates she sees potential. She is not only enjoying who you are now, but also appreciating who you are becoming over time. 11. She becomes slightly nervous around you. She may play with her hands, adjust her hair, or subtly shift her tone of voice. Mild nervousness often appears when someone's opinion matters more than usual in an emotional context. It is not insecurity, but sensitivity to how she is perceived by you. That gentle tension can signal that she hopes to make a good impression. 12. She shares personal aspects of her life. When she talks about meaningful experiences or important lessons, she is lowering emotional barriers. That level of openness does not occur casually or without intention. Sharing personal stories reflects trust and willingness to build something more substantial. Vulnerability, even in small doses, often indicates sincere interest. 13. She listens with full attention. When you speak, she does not constantly check her phone or seem distracted. She remains present, focused, and engaged in your words and expressions throughout the conversation. Genuine attention is one of the clearest forms of interest. Listening with care communicates respect, curiosity, and emotional availability in a way that words alone cannot fully express. Female interest often appears in nuances rather than bold declarations. Recognizing these actions requires observation and emotional intelligence. When the signals are consistent and aligned, they often communicate more powerfully than any explicit confession could ever achieve.